own social media site, Truth Social. Devin, it's good to see you this morning. Thanks very much for being here. These are all your former colleagues. You were there. Give us a sense of what can't be done, how Congress is actually at a stalemate without a speaker as we are facing a crisis in Israel.
Well, clearly what is not being done right now is subpoenas are not being honored by the Biden administration. And most of the corruption you see throughout government, most of the investigations that the Republicans have that are ongoing involve the Biden administration. So the Biden administration is loving this. I mean, so much so you talk about Israel. They did something that's so preposterous this past week, which is where they tied Ukraine funding to the Israeli funding, the Israeli war funding. And they're very brazen about it. I mean, you have this situation with some 2 dozen American hostages, 3 dozen Americans that have been killed, the atrocities that are being committed against the Israeli people, innocent Israeli people. All of this is coming out, and Biden is so brazen that he goes out there and gives one of the worst speeches that I've ever seen in my congressional career and in my time watching politics, essentially saying, yeah, Israel's bad, but look at all this stuff over here, the shiny ball with Russia and Ukraine. Meanwhile, we're seeing 24/7 information on the Israeli war, which is good. We should be seeing that. But look, I was the chair of the House Intelligence Committee. I have trouble finding any information about Ukraine and Russia. And for a party that has long talked about wanting to go and make peace, where is the olive branch to both Ukraine and Russia trying to put this back together and stop that war as another war ensues that, as John Ratcliffe just said, and I totally agree with him, the Middle East is on the verge of a mass-scale war like we haven't seen in many generations.